I just started Oathbound. I actually don't want to talk about that yet until I finish it. I want to bring up the other books in the Legendborn cycle, which are Legendborn and Bloodmarked. It had been on my TBR for a while. I picked it up in February. Immediately following Legendborn, I read Bloodmarked, and then I finished that and was like, I wonder when the next one comes out. And it turned out I had finished Bloodmarked the day before this came out, Oathbound. And so kind of a crazy coincidence, started this. I'm liking it so far. If you aren't familiar with the series, it essentially follows Bree as she's in like a gifted program at UNC Chapel Hill. And she gets like pulled into this world of like Arthurian secret society of mages and merlins and demons. And there's like a whole secret war going on without most of the human population knowing about it. What's really cool is it kind of awakens this other magical part of herself that's tied to her ancestral roots. And so you're dealing with like this conflict of her joining the society and being kind of frowned upon based on the circumstances. But also like, I just love the exploration and the world building, how, you know, a lot of fantasy is Eurocentric and this world is no different. And so I love how it kind of explores that idea that other societies, other cultures, other ethnicities have tapped into this kind of universal power and maybe interpreted it differently. You know, they have different rules, different respect for it, all that kind of stuff. So she, throughout the series, kind of explores that, is trying to find herself, try to find answers. And it becomes very complicated with like, you know, which side is good, which side's bad. Does she look out for others? Does she look out for herself? Some really cool themes this series addresses. I do think like for the average person, I actually haven't read that much takes on this yet because I'm still like actively reading it. I do think it's a little bit exposition heavy, a little bit lore heavy. That's not necessarily a problem for me because I actually love a lot of exposition, but I could see how maybe that bogs it down for some. I think in both Legendborn and Bloodmarked, the first half is a lot of setup, a lot of exposition, a lot of lore. But both of those books just ended in such a great way that it wants you, immediately after you end it, you want to start the next one. So if you haven't checked these out yet, I definitely recommend it. I'll do like a little bit more of a deeper dive after I finish the series and after I finish this. But I just want to bring up that I am reading this and I am enjoying it.